Today marks the second annual Carbon Monoxide Awareness Week. Toronto Fire was happy to host the Minister in making this announcement. As of October 15th, all homes, including multi-unit residential homes, are required to be in compliance with the Ontario Fire Code. Toronto Fire Service will be taking a zero-tolerance policy with respect to owners that don't comply, and will either be issuing tickets or laying charges under the Provincial Offences Act. It is important that owners comply because this is the tasteless, odorless, silent killer. And over the last 3 years, Toronto Fire has responded to over 1,000 calls, resulting in 84 people being transported to hospitals. So we will be taking this very seriously, educating the public, but also enforcing the requirements of the Fire Code.
We are here today to remind Ontarians that carbon monoxide alarms saves lives. Carbon monoxide is known as the silent killer because you cannot see it, you cannot smell it, and you can't hear it. And it still claims too many lives. In fact, it kills more than 50 Canadians every year, including an average of 11 people in Ontario. And sadly, the vast majority of these deaths are preventable. In addition, Ontario firefighters responded to nearly 3,700 calls involving carbon monoxide last year alone, most of them in homes or apartments. Installing a carbon monoxide alarm is one of the most simplest things we can do to save lives. Carbon monoxide alarms are already mandatory in all new homes built since 2001. And last year, we took the next step and updated Ontario's fire code to make carbon monoxide alarms mandatory in all residential homes in the province of Ontario. The regulation introduced requires for homeowners to make sure that their carbon monoxide alarms are maintained in good working order, including changing the batteries when needed. That's why I'm proud to mark November 1st to 7th as the second annual Carbon Monoxide Awareness Week in our province's history. We already know that having a working smoke alarm increases the chance of surviving a fire in our homes by up to 50%. And like smoke alarms, installing a carbon monoxide alarm is one of those small, simple actions that can have a huge impact. These alarms are easy to use, are affordable with units ranging from $30 to approximately $70. I like to show them off just so you know what they look like. You can, some of them are battery operated. You can get plug-in ones, and those you can hardwire them. I encourage every Ontarian to install our carbon monoxide alarm today. If you already have one, which is great, make sure it is working and test it whenever you test your smoke alarm. And remember that these carbon monoxide alarms do not last forever. They should be replaced every 7 years, so do make sure that you check the dates on them. We need to take this week and every single day as an opportunity to spread the word about the dangers of carbon monoxide and the necessity of a detector in our home. It could truly save the life of a loved one close to us. Thank you very much, and I want to thank all of you for your efforts in making public safety such a huge priority in our communities across the province. Thank you.
Carbon monoxide, as you heard, can build up when fuels such as natural gas, propane, gasoline, or wood do not burn completely in everyday appliances in your home. Appliances like your furnace, your fireplace, your water heater, stoves, barbecues, portable heaters, and generators and vehicles that may be parked in your garage. But there are some very simple things you can do to make sure the buildup doesn't happen in your home and to keep families safe. Things like having your fuel-burning appliances inspected every year by a registered contractor, keeping chimneys and vents clean and clear of debris, snow, and ice, and installing carbon monoxide alarms outside all sleeping areas in your home. A lot of folks may be still taking it for granted that those homes already come with safety devices. So we undertake a lot of public education efforts to promote, to raise awareness about carbon monoxide poisoning and encourage people to meet with the law. Unfortunately, we have had to regulate it. We have had to make it mandatory through law just to ensure that those 11 lives that we lose every year don't occur anymore. It causes a lot of pain and grief for families, and we want to prevent that pain and grief.